So varicose veins include the dilated, elongated, tortuous, palpable veins that occur as a result of venous hypertension. The causes include prolonged standing. It could be genetic based because of pregnancy, aging, deep vein thrombosis, obesity, and use of oral contraceptives. Why all of these conditions they lead to the development of varicose veins? It is because due to prolonged standing or prolonged venous pressure within the veins, that puts a lot of pressure in the form of stretch over the valves of perforators that are supposed to maintain the unidirectional venous blood flow from superficial to deep. So once, if they get stretched for prolonged periods of time, that will lead to their weakening, hence leading to the development of incompetent perforator valves. Because of that, backflow of the blood will lead to more pooling of the blood and regurgitation of the blood from the deep to the superficial set of veins, hence leading to the development of these visible tortuous veins that you can see with your naked eye on the surface of the body, especially in the lower limbs. This condition is labeled as varicose veins. So regarding the lymphatic drainage of the lower limb, we divide the lymphatic drainage of the lower limb into two sets of its system based on the system of the lymphatic vessels and lymph nodes. Let's move on to the lymphatic drainage of the lower limb. It comprises of lymphatic vessels and lymph nodes. The lymphatic vessels are further divided into two sets, a superficial and deep sets of lymphatic vessels. The superficial lymphatic vessels are arranged medially and laterally. The medial vessels, they start from the dorsum of the foot and they follow or accompany great saphenous vein. And finally, they drain into the vertical group of lymph nodes. Whereas the lateral set of vessels in the superficial lymphatic vessels start from the lateral side of the foot. They accompany the course of small saphenous vein and drain into either popliteal lymph nodes or join the medial group, medial vessels. Then lymphatic vessels that form the deep vessels. The deep vessels, they follow the course of deep blood vessels, which include the anterior tibial, posterior tibial, and peroneal vessels. And ultimately, the deep lymphatic vessels drain into the popliteal lymph nodes. Regarding lymph nodes, they are divided into inguinal lymph nodes and popliteal lymph nodes. The inguinal lymph nodes, they are located within the upper part of femoral canal. Within the upper part of femoral canal. So inguinal lymph nodes, they are located within the upper part of the femoral canal. They are almost 1 to 20 in number, and they are further divided into two groups, a superficial group of inguinal lymph nodes and deep group of inguinal lymph nodes. The superficial group of lymph nodes further comprises of two groups, vertical and lateral. Horizontal. The horizontal group of lymph nodes comprises of two members, a lateral and medial members. The medial members of this horizontal group, they drain anterior abdominal wall, lower part of anterior abdominal wall, the region of perineum, urethra, lower half of anal canal. Perineum is that region of the body that lies below the abdomen and pelvis and comprises usually of the lowermost parts of the genitalia in both males and females. The lateral members of horizontal group of superficial inguinal lymph nodes, they drain the posterior aspect of the gluteal region, that includes the gluteal region and lower part of the back, below the levels of iliac crest of hip bones. The vertical group is located around the proximal or the terminal part of great saphenous vein, the part of great saphenous vein which passes through the saphenous opening into the femoral vein. And it is this vertical group of lymph nodes that drains the lower limb, the entire structures of the lower limb, as well as skin and fascia of the lower limb. The deep group of lymph nodes, inguinal lymph nodes, they are located along the medial aspect of which vein? Femoral vein. And they drain or they receive lymph from the superficial inguinal lymph nodes as well as popliteal group of lymph nodes. And popliteal group of lymph nodes, as you can see in this diagram, they are located along the popliteal vein within the fat of the popliteal fossa.